Good evening and welcome to another episode of What's Your Story? Tonight we are sitting down with Hayley Lewis and Kelby Tracy with a Y. And it's funny because Tracy Hart, who is your partner in crime, is the other owner of...
Yep, one of the other owners.
Yep. Of Aunties House. And if you don't know where Aunties House is, people, you should. So can you tell us where you're located?
We are right next to Port Hardware in Lower Village, Kennebunk. And we used to be, we're in the same spot where Keys to the Kitchen used to be. Okay. And we're in between Port Hardware now and where the spot is.
Yes, and I have probably been the biggest order of whoopie balls since I found them many years ago. So the two of you have come on in the last couple of years, but where did you get your start? Where did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Sanford, Maine.
Okay.
Farmington, Maine.
Okay. So you grew up in Sanford, and then...
So I went to church with Bob and Tracy, and that's how I met them.
Okay.
And so they got me to start. I was a teenager. They started me out at their shop, and I just started growing ever since.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And how do you go home every night with, you know...
Samples.
Exactly.
Lots of samples.
So, and what about you, Farmington?
Yes, I grew up in Farmington. Me and my husband, we left immediately basically because he joined the military.
Okay.
We were in Utah, Minnesota, then made it back to Massachusetts, finally East Coast, and then we made it up here during COVID.
Yeah.
And I just kind of stumbled across their advertisement for an assistant chocolatier, and it's worked out for 3 years now.
Wow, that's wonderful. So how does one become a chocolatier?
Well, first, I didn't know anything about chocolate. And so Bob taught me everything that I know now, and he learned a lot from his sister.
Okay.
We actually got our chocolate equipment from his sister, who had her chocolate shop, and then she retired, so we took on all of her chocolatiering.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where does the name come from?
Aunties House? Well, her nephew and her nieces would always call her Auntie. And it's just... She loves baking, and she wanted to, it's just like coming home to Auntie's house to get some, you know, fresh baked goods all the time. Yeah. You know?
And it's, so the business here in the port has been open for a while, and then was it last year that a Portland branch?
Yep, the beginning of this year, actually, in January.
Okay.
We opened our new location in Portland. Yep.
How's that going?
It's going really good.
Yeah, because that's a whole different group of people.
Absolutely. Yes, it's such it's a foodie place.
Yeah,
you know, so.
Yeah. So most popular item?
Definitely our whoopie balls.
Yeah. So, and you do like special occasions? Do you do things for weddings or birthdays?
Oh, yes.
Or
all the time. We do specialty birthday cakes. We do whoopie balls and whoopie pies if you wanted to order that for, you know, instead of a wedding cake. We don't do any wedding cakes, but we certainly do wedding orders. You can get whoopie pies, different flavors, or whoopie balls. We have lots of different flavors.
We just had that one order recently, and they did the mini whoopie pies.
They're so cute.
They're just tiny little
tiny
ones.
ones.
Oh,
So
fun.
A lot of people have fun with doing an alternative to just a traditional style wedding cake, and they do the whoopie balls and whoopie pies, and we do packaging for them as well.
Yep, specialty packaging, whatever you like.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Do you make the chocolate right there, or do you buy the chocolate? Like, how does that work?
It's not bean to bar, so we do buy the bars, and then we process it into making our chocolates.
They come in big 10-pound bars of chocolate. It's
50-pound
so much more
boxes.
chocolate than you could imagine.
Where does it come from?
Well, we get it from, he picks it up in Massachusetts from a company, and their mixture, I'm not exactly sure which coastal ones.
Yeah.
But it is, it's a mix.
Yeah. It's do you find that people prefer dark or light or like milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate, definitely.
Really, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
We prefer dark chocolate though.
Yeah, I do too. Only because when my husband and I are having it, he always says, "Dark chocolate's better for you."
It's true.
It
We
is
try and
less
sell it that
sugar,
way.
so that's true. It's less sugar. It's not as sweet.
Yeah, but it's and there's something about antioxidants or
Yes. Yep.
right, something
Yeah,
like that. So, so do you have anything going on coming up that you would like to tell us about, or anything? I know that Prelude is right around the corner. Do you have any specials going on?
We are already prepping for Prelude.
Okay.
Pretty
are-
excited.
Yeah.
We are doing a gingerbread theme this year. So you'll come to Aunties House where we will have a giant gingerbread house available. And then inside the gingerbread house, you're going to make your own gingerbread house and gingerbread little moose and little gingerbread people. And you get to decorate them. And we'll have wassail
And hot chocolate.
and hot chocolate.
Okay. And is that like all through?
So it's going to be the first Thursday and Saturday,
Yeah.
and then the second Thursday and Saturday.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. And anything that's going on in Portland? I know that there's a whole. Like we said, it's a different. It's a whole
Yes.
different crowd. But do you have to figure out what's hot up there? And
So Portland doesn't do like a prelude type thing. That's just Kennebunk, Port, you know,
Yes.
just the area. But we looked up some different Christmas things they may be doing, and there's a tree lighting just past the parking garage there.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
then
Monument Square.
Monument
Monument
Square.
Square,
Thank you. And there's something called Merry Madness.
oh,
So we're going to be part of that, and we're going to have some discounts for special Merry Madness shoppers only.
Yeah.
And that's going to be going the first Friday. I think it's December 1st.
okay.
But check on
you're-
our website for that.
So you're going to be very busy.
Yes.
It's a good thing you're already prepping.
Oh, yes. December
Absolutely.
is so busy.
So, what do you do when you're not at work making chocolate? Are there things that you like to do when you're not at work?
I like to crochet. So I
Okay.
do a lot of crafty things.
Yeah.
And
I do hand embroidery,
Okay.
and I hand make all my own costumes for, well, spooky season.
Yeah. Wow. Do you sell them anywhere, or you just for
No,
you?
I just make them for me
Yeah.
and like my niece and my husband will just, or my sister sometimes. But no, I don't sell them. They're not that good. They're just.
So what's this year?
My sister and I are going. She's going to be Beetlejuice, and I'm going to be Bride Lydia.
Okay.
Yep.
Fun. Are you dressing up at the store at all?
we usually do dress up, yes. We took some pictures. You should see them on Instagram. They're pretty funny.
Oh, I'll have to go check it out. I'll have to go
And
check
we
it out.
decorate our stores every year. We try and go out as big as we can with our decorations because everybody seems to love it. So
I know, it's really big around here.
It
you know,
is, yeah.
You think Prelude is, but then when you go, well, especially Kennebunk just had their Harvest Festival, and I came down Summer Street this morning and saw all the houses getting ready for their.
yes, the
Yeah,
giant
that's-
12-foot skeletons.
I know, it's pretty spooky already, and that's in like broad daylight. So,
Well, we have the giant spider.
oh, okay.
Yep.
So, do you close down after? Do you take a little break after the holidays, or?
So we close Christmas Eve. We're usually open half the day on Christmas Eve, and then we close for 2 to 3 weeks while
Okay.
we try and recuperate because Prelude is a lot.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
try and take a little bit of a break
Yeah.
and get back some energy and, just enjoy family time.
Yeah.
And then we get right back into it in January, and we're getting ready for Valentine's Day.
Right, and I would think Valentine's Day is
Is also
what's your
pretty big.
busiest? Is that your busiest time of year?
Actually, Prelude
Prelude.
is.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Definitely Prelude.
Huh.
Yep. We got all the Christmas orders. We have online presence as well, and it's really big for whoopie balls. We get lots of corporate orders
Oh,
as well.
okay, yeah.
So we ship out lots and lots of packages for
Yeah.
Christmas.
And how does that work? So I could go online
Mm-hmm.
and I could place an order. And as far as shipping goes, like, is there temperature problem?
So
or
in the winter time, we don't generally recommend an ice pack because it's winter time, so it should be okay cross country.
Yeah.
But anywhere from spring to summer, we do recommend getting an ice pack, and we do have those options on our website.
Okay, so people can get that stuff packed. And,
Yep.
and as far as like turnaround time, is it, do they?
We make it as soon as you order it, so it's as
Yeah.
fresh as possible.
Yeah.
And then if you choose priority shipping, it's probably your best option.
Yeah,
So you can get all your baked goods as fresh as possible.
okay.
It is through the Postal Service, so
Okay.
we recommend ordering as early as possible
Yeah.
for the
Especially
holiday.
around the holidays, because the Postal Service is just so busy. So you want to make sure you get your packages early.
Right, right. So besides whoopie balls, you have, I love the nonpareils. I have a little container of them on my counter right now. What else do you make? You make whoopie pies. There are
Lots and lots of chocolates. We do turtles and
Okay.
bark and clusters and caramels. We actually make our caramel from scratch.
okay.
So it's just such soft, gooey caramel that is to die for.
I think
And we
I've
use
had
the
a
same
little.
caramel on our turtles.
Yeah.
And we dip some things like Oreos and graham crackers and pretzels,
Okay.
things like that.
So you've got it all.
Yep. We do birthday cakes and cheesecakes, pies, muffins, scones, things like
Cookies.
that. Cookies, lots of
Wow.
cookies. How could I forget the cookies?
Do you hate your job or what?
Not at all. I mean, sometimes during Prelude, we get very tired.
I'm sure.
But
yeah.
it's still,
Yeah.
it's so fun to come in, and we get so excited about the street festival every year. We love that ever since COVID.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
And we got a front row seat at the fireworks, didn't we?
We got front row seat and we got showered.
Yes.
With little bits and pieces that we could take home.
Do you have a favorite product?
Ooh, cookie dough bites.
Cookie dough bites. I don't think I've had those.
Oh, you should.
Mike Kelly, our producer, I think we're going to have to go over and try those. Are they cooked?
So it's
No.
edible cookie dough.
Okay.
We use an egg substitute.
Okay.
And then we dip the edible cookie dough in chocolate.
Okay.
We do milk and dark.
Wow.
It's for all the cookie dough lovers, so they don't have to worry about the salmonella.
Well, right, because I think, where are those when I walk in? I just go right for the whoopie balls.
There's the
So-
cookie case, and right by it is the cooler case, and the,
Okay.
the cookie dough bites are in there.
Oh.
And we usually have the cheesecakes in there as well.
Okay, all
We
right, I'll
make
have to
mini
look.
little 4-inch cheesecakes as well.
I'll have to look
Oh,
for those the next time I come in. So, so when you're creating new flavors for the whoopie balls, have you tried any that have been just?
Well, actually,
did.
for April Fools,
Yeah, we had an entire little test kitchen going on.
Okay.
we
It was
wanted
awful.
we wanted to make the worst flavor you could think of for an April Fool's idea.
Yeah.
And we had a little drawing for who would win. But it was really fun. I think we ended up doing mustard,
Was there
garlic,
ranch?
and ranch. Yes.
I think we wanted to try pickles and
Oh,
something else
it
as
was-
well.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
no, they were terrible.
we had to taste test so many because the flavor had to come through to make it like bad enough, you know?
There was
but-
people that liked it.
Yes.
They wanted,
They wanted
more.
us to continue it.
Isn't that funny, huh? Well,
Yes.
that would satisfy maybe like pregnant moms or, somebody
We
that.
kind of thought about that when we
Yeah.
were making it. We're like, somebody's going to come in who's pregnant. They're going to be like, I want a savory, but I want sweet.
Exactly.
There you go.
Pickled chocolate, yeah. Oh, man. So, so you didn't sell those, though, did you?
We did actually.
did
Yes,
sell?
yes.
Oh, my gosh.
But we let people know, like, this is the April Fool's flavors. Like, these are going to be weird. Like,
And
Just
if you
so you
bought
know.
if you bought them, they entered to win I think
Oh,
we did.
okay.
What was it? Like a
like you needed to
3-pack
like
or-
guess the flavor. Like and
Yeah.
people would enter to see what the flavor was, and
And some people actually guessed it. It was
Yeah.
pretty
That's
impressive.
funny.
I mean, garlic and chocolate. It's not a common mix.
Oh, my gosh. Ooh, I can't even think about that.
So you'll avoid the store during
I
April.
would, definitely will, but I will be in soon, probably way before Prelude. But thank you very much for sitting down and talking with us. We love your store. We love the products. Tell Tracy we said hello.
We will.
And thank you for doing what you do. It's you put a lot of smiles on people's faces. You probably don't get to see that because we take things home. But boy, when I bring your stuff to a party, it's always a hit. So
we love to hear
anyway,
that.
yeah. So thank you.
Well, thanks for being a regular.
Well, yeah.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you all for being with us tonight. And we hope to see you right back here next time on What's Your Story?